Okay, so I'm looking to get my sprinkler system back up and running after the winter. There's going to be three components that I'm going to have to get up and running again for the spring and summer here. The first one is my irrigation system box. I happen to have a Rainbird, specifically the ESP TM2. I left mine unplugged for the winter, so first thing I'm going to do is plug that back in right there. And it's powered back up and ready to go. The next component is going to be on the outside of the house. Mine is located here at the back. This is how they left it for the winter. You can see the cap here. That I use a irrigation company to come out and winterize my system, but I get it back up and running by myself. Okay, there's a few things that we're going to have to note here. On this particular system, I have some water valves that they left at a 45-degree angle. I'm going to leave those for right now, but eventually we're going to show you how to put those in the correct position now that we're going to be using the system. The next are these little screws right here. So the first thing I want to do is, right now the screws in this direction, allowing water when it's turned on to be able to just come straight out. So first thing I'm going to do is turn those 90 degrees, blocking it from happening. If I can get the screwdriver in there properly, just like so. The next step I'm going to do is I'm going to take this cap here and going to put it back into this position. First, I'm just going to start by hand tightening it as far as I can. Then I'm just going to use some channel lock pliers, put that on there, continue tightening until I get it all the way tight. The next thing I'm going to do is find my water shutoff valve. Mine's located in the basement. I'm going to flip the camera around here for you. Mine's located up here at the ceiling on this wall, which is directly on the other side from this irrigation system that you saw on the outside. Now, right now, this is in the off position. What I'm going to do is just reach up, and I want to very slowly start to open that. I don't want to open it all the way, just a little bit. I can start to hear the water running. I'm just going to let that run for a little bit. And before I open it up fully, I'm going to actually go outside and check to see if the water's squirting out or if everything is ready and good to go. Well, as we can see, the water's pouring out of there, so I'm going to have to go shut that off. Get this so you can turn that off there and stop that for right now. Actually, I'm going to come back and check. Maybe all I need to do is to open this up, give it somewhere to go. As I can see here, it's still flowing, so gonna have to double check to see what's going on here. Okay, figured out what my problem was. I just didn't turn this on all the way. So now, got everything turned on full force. Water's not coming out here. I'm gonna now start to open up this one. It's gonna allow the water to go down to the system. Don't see any major leaking. We're gonna go back to our box. Okay, I'm here, back at my box. I have 8 zones. You're gonna have to see how many zones that you particularly have. So you can see here, right now you see it's turned to the off position. I'm not gonna put it to auto run. I'm going to go down to manual station, which for me is right over here. Click that over. Good. Then I'm going to just use this button right here. It says station 1. So I just want to do these Just want to do these one at a time. Make sure that the sprinkler heads come up good, they're operating. I'll let it run for a minute or so and then move on to the next station. So once I get it here, I'm going to hold this button in. As you can see, it says hold the arrow button to start. It says it started. I'm going to come out to my zone number 1. It's going to take a little bit for this to get pressurized and come up. Zone 1 is actually out here. Sometimes after the winter you have to kind of help them get popped up. Gets a little stuck. Still getting pressurized. Starting to slow down. Now you don't hear as much air anymore. It should pop up any minute now. There we are. Sprinkler heads are popping up and operational. One of the things I like to do is look at all the sprinkler heads. You can kind of see this one. Looks like it got shifted. It's basically just irrigating the street here. So all I'm going to try to do is see if I can get down here, rotate that to get a little bit better angle. I get a little wet and kind of get all my grass that I wanted to get covered. So there you have it. That's how you get your irrigation system back up and running for the summer. Hope this helps. You always have to check your particular type of system and know where all your things are located. Like I said, mine's located in the garage, the basement, and then on the side of the house. Take a look at yours, and good luck getting your system up and started.